Welcome to How I Spent the Apocalypse. You know, a variant edition. So, I need to put a little roof over this part of this porch. Why? Because that's the way I had designed it.
Right. And a railing.
It'll pitch the same way as that roof. In order to do that, what I have to do is I have to measure the length of the lowest side, mark the siding where I wanted it to come out, and then measure from the top. But, and it's a big but, as you know. But what has happened is the posts that I was going to use were too short to go as high as I wanted. So then I had to deduct the fucking thing from each side. Okay, so what do I have to work with? So I have a bunch of posts that I could use. Some of them are already peeled. They're left over from my barn project. Unfortunately, they're all too little to be used as posts to hold up that structure.
Right.
What I have is these that Tom Howard brought me, that his neighbor threw away, and he went to all the trouble to bring here. And what they are is they're those fake hollow posts that they used to put on porches, okay? And as you can see, they took water damage, which is why they're gone.
Yeah.
So the ones that are really damaged, I'm going to cut for the short ones, and the ones that aren't, I'm going to cut long. But what I'm going to have to do to make it strong enough is I'm going to take and put inside of this, on the outside edge, I'm going to stick in a pressure-treated 2x4.
Aha.
Attach it every which way, and then when I put it up,
You'll have something to which to nail.
I'll have a substantial thing to put my roof line and everything else on.
Right, right.
There you go. See, what a good idea.
Yeah,
right?
that's an excellent idea,
Now,
actually.
is it easy?
No. So you're having to assemble them down here.
I'm having to assemble them down here because I'm having to basically rebuild them.
And of course, all your tools are up there.
All my tools are, of course, on the deck.
Right.
They're on the in the treehouse. So.
And they will go back there when you finish this.
Yes, when I go back there. Yeah. This is the last thing, except for bracing
Inside.
and shit, that I still want to do on the underneath side, which can wait.
Yeah.
This is the last thing I have to do on the outside. So when I get this done, it kind of finishes it for me.
Yeah.
I have some trim boards to put up. Big fucking deal.
Yeah, and just
okay, so one of the things I have to do is, in order to make this nice and sturdy and strong, I'm going to cut a piece of wood to go inside. You're not down here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You can't see what I'm talking about.
Okay. A piece of wood to go
Okay,
inside.
so I've already cut it off.
Right.
And as you can see, I'm actually going to have to repair
A piece of
some
it.
rattiness. Okay, but I cut all that off. Okay, I'm going to cut a piece of board.
Pressure-treated board to go on the inside.
Pressure-treated board to go on the inside. Nail it all. Then when I put the sleeve in, it'll be good. Okay, so what am I going to use? I'm going to use what little was left of the deck.
Yes, the pressure-treated deck
Because these are
boards.
pressure-treated deck boards are perfect.
No kidding.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it up there. I'm going to mark it that way. And then I'm going to mark it this way. And then I'm going to take it to the table saw and cut it.
Ha.
Or, oh, no, I probably use my chop saw. So, any rate, that's what I'm doing today.
Well, we'll show you when it
And
gets
if
a
I
little
get these
farther along.
goddamn posts built today, that'll probably be a fucking miracle.
And today, by the way, 75 degrees, 76 degrees.
Oh yeah, so you can see, it's literally Christmas Eve.
Yep.
And as you can see, I'm running around in shirt sleeves.
Yep. Exactly. Crazy,
So,
crazy,
there's that.
crazy weather.
Alrighty then.
Be back.
Alright, so as you can see, I've actually put 2 in there instead of 1. That's because one of them hit another board, didn't go all the way down, and I didn't like the way it was connecting. So we've decided that we'll put this on an outside corner at the top.
Right.
So. But anyway,
It's helper
this is
stout.
a lot of times, just let me explain something real quick. A lot of times when you're trying to use something that doesn't really work, where you're trying to use it you wind up having to change things right in the big ass middle. You're like, oh, now I have to do blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's okay, because that's part of,
Making
let's call
things
it
work.
recycling.
And here's where you put that piece of deck board in there to
Yep.
make it solid on the bottom.
So, yeah, so it should be nice and sturdy now, and it'll make a nice post, and it'll look good.
Yes.
And it's an homage to building with garbage.
There you go.
There you go.
Awesome.
But it weighs 4 billion pounds now.
Of course it does.
1 2x4 was bad enough. 1 pressure treated 2x4 was bad enough.
2
makes it super heavy.
It's like having a 4x4 in there.
I carried it over immediately and set the motherfucker up.
Of course,
Because I don't want to move it 50 times.
Nope.
And what's about to happen is I'm going to have to move it 50 times. And I'm like, no, fuck that. I'm going to go put the motherfucker up
Right now.
right now.
Okay.
So there's that.
Want me to go away?
I'm going to put some more, first I'm going to put some more staples in. Do I have to? No, but while I'm here, I might as well do it. So I don't have to, as you might have guessed, once I do something, I like it to be done so it's going to last. So I might as well shoot that son of a bitch full of staples while I've got it easy to do.
Right.
And it's just going to help it hold that much better.
Right.
God only knows how old these were. They came off of a house in Little Rock. It was next door to Tom's. It's an older neighborhood, so I'm guessing they're fairly old. But never hurts to throw in. The staples are relatively inexpensive when it comes to fasteners, and it's easier to just do it right now than
Right.
later on go, oh, I wish I would have done so-and-so. Well, it's a little late to do it then, isn't it? Too fucking late.
Okay.
You missed the boat. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cap it,
Okay.
which means I'm going to take one of those pressure treated boards and cut a length and cap that so that when I put the board on the top, things can't get in
Get inside it.
So
That would be great.
Hopefully I have enough salvage because, as you know, when I got done, there was not a whole lot left over.
Nope.
Oh, see, that piece is just about perfect
No kidding.
to make a cap board. And I just wanted to set over a little bit on each side. So, there we go.
There you
And then
go.
I'll just put that on there to make a cap board and talk about nice and tight and bound together and everything.
And then really heavy to carry over. So,
Well, this isn't going to add that much weight.
nope. Nope. Okay. Well, we'll come back, right?
Yep.
And the first one is in place. Really stout. Standing strong. There'll be another one that tall over there to my right. And then the shorter ones will be up here. And this is what happens when I step away for a minute. She did the other side and tied it in at the top. Wow. Looking awesome.
Well, and I put this little post in here and this post
Oh,
here.
I see. Oh, I didn't even notice
And
it.
I have a decorative top. It won't match that one, which is almost
You have
good.
you have a finial,
I
yeah?
have a finial at the other house
I
in
see.
a container
I see.
that I'll
with
put
the-
on top of this one.
Oh,
That
cool.
fills the gap between the
Between the side and the and the
It's
upright.
a good solid thing to anchor those posts to.
Oh, how awesome is that?
Yeah, it's good and solid. I mean, it's like those are good and solid. They're toe nailed in, they're back nailed in, everything else. That's just going to give us a nice solid base for our posts.
Wow.
Ran
That's
out of pieces, parts out of it that are long enough to do the thing. I don't know if I'm going to have anything to cap with.
oh
Because
no.
I'm pretty sure all of the pieces in here are like that.
Great.
That's the big one.
Great.
But I got the holes filled in, so if I have to, I can use cedar.
There might be some down here.
Long enough?
There's a bucket down here there might be.
Okay. I'll come down.
Hope so. Anyway,
Yeah,
this is
all that. Oh, there's so many pieces, parts that I had left over from the
deck.
deck. Most of those are gone now.
Of course they are. Now this is
I don't know. That looks like that's mostly Michigas too.
probably.
There's 2 buckets of it. This is from other parts and other. Some of this is still from your mother's deck.
I know.
Nah, these are mostly 2x4 scrap.
That's not going to do it.
Well, it's good, but it's not.
Yeah, but it's not going to do what you want to do now.
It help me do what I want to do. So that one, no, that one's not big enough.
No, not big enough for a cap.
No, that's mostly 2x4 scrap. Pressure treated 2x4 scrap. And none of this is any bigger than that.
Yay.
I'll go through it just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it's not.
Okay, I'm going away. Okay, and this is what you came up with, which works beautifully.
What's Lynn's idea?
I don't know that it was my idea, but anyway, she has 2 angled pieces, and she says that way nothing is going to get in, which is the important thing. Don't want anything getting in there. Hopefully she's got a couple more pieces she can do on the end of that one.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
I've got to
Yay!
cut new angles, though.
Oh, got to actually cut new angles.
I have to cut new angles.
Yay!
These pieces are big enough by themselves, but if I cut the same angle as this, I can do it.
Okay, yay.
All right, so we got these up.
So the outside uprights are up.
The outside uprights are up. And I'm going to put one here just to tie it all together. And maybe throw in the railing. I know, it's time to go eat, huh?
No, we're good. You've got an hour or more of daylight. Awesome.
All right, so that's all tied in. If I get another one on there, we can level this a little bit. Not a whole lot. We don't want to break any rules.
Yeah, there you go.
No, we got rules. And, you know, people don't think we got rules, but we got rules that we follow. So, 5 foot.
This is going out of focus. I'm closing.
Okay, 5 foot.
Yeah, that's doing better. Lynn tried to break the camera, but did not succeed.
Again?
Yes.
Must be a day of the week.
Yeah, must be a day of the week.
Why?
Why, God, why? No, I just wanted to show you the different heights, which is cool. It's going to be a nice pitch on that roof. So I don't know if you can see or not, but she has started a screw in the end of those boards. You see that right there? There's a screw in the end of each of those boards. And now she's going to hang by her toenails.
Now I'm going to shit myself a little. I'm going to puke a little in my mouth.
Yay.
But not a lot. Ta-da!
Wow. I'm vastly impressed.
You should be. I'm not just a pretty facial.
I know.
There we go.
Awesome. And then you'll come down here and do that here.
I'll need you up here.
I know, I'm coming. Okay, the outside board she just put up is pressure treated. The next one she's putting up or not.
No.
Don't need to
just
be.
The outside. I've got the basic structure and the outside edge I did in pressure treated.
Right.
The rest of it I'm doing in the cheap ass 2x4s.
Because you don't need the pressure treated here.
No, not really. All right, so we're done for today, and we're done with this one. Or maybe this is
Maybe
two. I never know what she does.
I never know how long it's going to be.
But at any rate, the whole rafters are up. They're good and strong.
Yay!
And I'll do the rails tomorrow, do the roof at some point. We'll see what happens.
This is awesome.
But it's coming along.
This is beautiful.
This
I love
is
it.
the last big outside thing that has to be done on this. So
Yep.
the worst part about this today, because this was an easy build and it went fairly quickly, except for the normal, oh my God, that's not going to work. You better do this. Shit that happens on every one of these because I'm building with crap. Yeah, I saw a piece of stuff sticking out. At any rate, Except for that, the worst part was having to move all my tools.
Yes, because they were all upstairs.
They were all up in the treehouse.
There you go.
I had to move them down here. So there's that. But other than that, it was pretty quick and easy, and it's one of those things that's not that hard to do, but it's going to add to the structure, not just integrity to the structure, but it's going to make it look right.
Right.
And so to see exactly what it's going to look right, she'll probably take a picture from down there.
Yeah, I will.
So, and then these I'm going to paint some gaudy bright color eventually.
Yep, and do the finials different and everything else.
Do the finials different and
Yeah, it's going to be
make
awesome.
it look really awesome.
Yay.